Hi, Tyke from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another chapter to play for you. Today, chapter 10, The Garage of Glass, from the Fantastic Four, The House of Horrors from 1968. So let's get started. What do you mean you are looking at yourself, Ben? Sue asked. Ben stood still, with his eyes glued to the crack behind the garage door. What I mean is, Ben began. Then he backed away from the door and offered Sue his place. See yourself for yourself, he said. Sue peeked into the garage. It's amazing, she gasped. I do see myself. Let's get to the bottom of this mystery, Reed said. He gripped one door, then the other. The door opened when he spread his arms. Suddenly, the Fantastic Four was faced by an identical Fantastic Four and other Fantastic Four in another. The whole garage seemed to be jammed with the Fantastic Four. We are licked, Ben groaned. Dr. Weird had turned himself into 10,000 Fantastic Four. How can we outfight ourselves? No, that's not it, Reed said. Look, when we move, the others move. They are not real. They are an image of us. Of course, Sue said. I see now the garage is filled of thousands and thousands of sheets of glass. We are seeing a reflection like in a mirror. If it's glass, we can see through. It can't. It can't. Johnny said, and we ought to be able to see Dr. Weird if he's in here. But all I see is that old order can at the back of the garage. Let me see if I can get him to appear, Reed said. Stepping into the garage, followed by the others, he shouted for the magician. Dr. Weird, can you hear me? Where are you? I have a challenge for you. There was no reply. Come out and face us, Reed. Reed called. Face us as yourself. Your tricks hadn't helped you, so we see what you can do. So see what you can do as yourself. Reed, that order can is moved, Sue said. An instant later, the order can completely disappeared, and at the same time, Dr. Weird as himself materialized a few yards away from the Fantastic Four. Somehow, though he looked a little different, he had a shimmer, a shimmery look, almost as if he was made of glass. So you accept my challenge, do you? Reed said. Yes and no, Dr. Weird replied, smiling wickedly. I admit that so far my chicks hadn't beaten you, but the I'm not out of tricks, Richard. As you can see, I'm now prepared to fend off your attacks on me while I use my cane to make you disappear forever. Reed peered closely at Dr. Weird. No, I can't see, he said. What do you have up your sleeve this time, magician? Dr. Weird cracked evil, evilly. I'll show you, he replied. He pointed a bony finger at Ben. You, you bird brain bruiser, he taunted. Come at me. Strike me if you can. This time you ask for it, Ben roared. He charged at Dr. Weird, cocked a fist, and sent it zingily through the air at the magician's chin, but a foot with the foot from the madman's face, the fist crashed into seemingly solid air and stopped. A force field, Sue cried. No, my dear. Even better than a force field, Dr. Weird snickered. Now you can... Wait. Now you human hothouse, it's your turn, he said, pointing at Johnny. Fire away. Johnny heard a bolt of flames at Dr. Weird, but as it neared him, it simply fizzed out. What is it? Johnny asked, baffled. I think I know, Reed said. He addressed Dr. Weird. You are encased in glass. Is that right? Again, my answer is yes and no, the magician replied. Glass, yes, but not ordinary glass. This glass is fireproof and shatterproof. That's why I cannot break it, Ben grumbled. And why I can't burn it, Johnny added. And it's why I'll be able to destroy you at last, Dr. Weird said. Neither your fist nor your fire can pass through it, but my magic spell can, protected by glass. Glass case. I can raise my cane, cast my spell, and make you disappear forever. I'm afraid he's right, Reed said to the other. We are doomed unless there's no unless, Dr. Weird shrieked. Lifting his cane. Fantastic Four, you are finished, Dr. Weird gestured with his cane. At the same moment, Reed barked a comment. Duck, he shouted. As one, the Fantastic Four dropped to the floor. Dr. Weird's magic spell zinged past them. Over their head, it hit a sheet of glass behind them, and then reflected by the glass, it zinged back in the direction from which it came from. A sudden scream of horror came from inside the glass case. There was a flash of light. Dr. Weird was gone. Where is he? Sue asked, puzzled by his disappearance. Simple, Reed smiled. He was hit by his own magic spell. Dr. Weird had disappeared himself forever. Geez, I kind of missed him, Ben said. Reed smiled again, recalling the magic spell that was the mad magician had thrown at them. He said, just be thankful that he missed us first. So that was chapter 10, The Garage of Glass, from 1968. So please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. We'll have another video coming out real soon.